Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Hey everybody, checking in on natural gas, switching up the background of the screen for vision purposes, not trying to lose my eyesight by 30. So we're starting with natural gas here, and we're seeing an all-out dump, and it was a really nice break. There was such a clear signal, and it was a very clear signal for the bulls to exit, and then the clear bear signal came a couple days later, or you could have taken that signal as a bear signal and made some very nice gains. So what I'm talking about here is our higher low pattern on the daily. It was a very clear higher low, and we had support at 321, and then 322.9, and then 3256, and then we broke it right here. This was the day, May 25th, was the clear bear break, and the bulls bought the dip a little bit, but price action is king, and as far as I was concerned, that higher low pattern had broken. So I personally would have exited any bullish positions on that signal. We then had an inside bar the following day. There was plenty of time. There was no all-out dump. It was giving everybody time to position themselves, and then the inside bar broke to the downside, and it's been 4 days of an absolute collapse here where we've lost pretty much almost about 8 to 9% in this 4-day span. So the bears are still in control. We're close to oversold on the daily time frame, but there's just a lack of support. We're battling for $3 psychological support. Next price action is down at 2,888. So the bears really have a lot of control here. If we bounce, we'll be looking for a short-term oversold bounce and a lower high to be set, and that will be another opportunity to make a bearish entry. So looking at the weekly time frame here on natural gas, we can watch and see it almost falling apart at this point. We do still have a little bit of a higher low pattern, still very weak, where we're looking at 2,809 and 2,888, and we're heading down to those levels. So if we were to drop one more day, let's say we drop on Monday, I would be looking for an oversold bounce on the daily time frame, maintaining 2,888 support. You can see there's tons of bear volume behind this move, so it does show momentum, but due to the oversold conditions combined with support coming up, that would be a potential bottom fishing play where we exit if these supports break. But due to the oversold conditions that we would be at as we head to that level, I would be confident in a short-term oversold bounce. UNG on the daily time frame just collapsing as well. RSI right above 30. Support here on UNG, I'm looking down at 673 and 662. And the support that would line up with 6,888 would be down at 648 here. And make that the support that would line up with natural gas on 2,888 would be here at 648. So if we were to drop down towards 648, 650, we would be oversold. I would be looking for a short-term bounce from that support level. Weekly time frame for UNG, we have a little bit of a different viewpoint of things with the lower low already being set compared to the futures of natural gas, which do have that higher low still in play. So that support is down at 648. That's the level that the bulls must hold, but we have a lot of momentum. So the bears are in full control of the space. We are looking for a short-term bounce early next week. It will allow us to make a bearish entry once we hit the top of that short-term bounce. Once we get signals that the bulls have tired themselves out, that will come either with upper wicks showing profit taking after a couple of day bounce, or some other indication that the bulls are tiring, a lack of volume, and we'll have to be keeping a close eye on that. But as of right now, all bears just looking for a short-term bounce. So we'll keep checking in throughout the week. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.